2022 has been a pretty wild year. If I look back over the last 18 months from where I was at that time to where I am now, there's been a pretty big change in the person that I am. It all started in October of 2021 when one of my friends turned 30. I realized that I was next. And whilst I'm not particularly bothered about the age, everyone kind of uses 30 as their stock check of life. Everyone kind of goes, well, 30, life's over. I didn't do that. But I knew that I needed to have a look at what I had and where I was and figure out what I wanted and where I wanted to be. I realized I wasn't happy and that I had spent a lot of time just spinning my wheels, not really going anywhere. I thought about what it was that was making me unhappy, and I arrived at my job. Although I enjoyed my job, I didn't love it. And where I was living. I was fed up of paying rent. Rent seemed like a really pointless way to live. You're just paying money to a person on the off chance that eventually you'll need them to come and fix a pipe or something. Then it reached December of 2021 and one of my friends got married, which was a beautiful day. It was an incredible day. And again, seeing someone so happy, I began to think to myself, like, I should be able to get there at some point. So I need to work on getting there. 2 days later, my cousin died in a car crash. So at the end of January 2022, I quit my job. I left, which was a pretty big step. I'd been at that particular bar for about 5 years. I've been working in hospitality for 8-9 years. It's the only career I've ever had. So to leave my place of work and the industry after nearly 10 years is kind of a big step, to just sever everything and start again. But I realized that wasn't what I wanted to do. I enjoyed it, and over time convinced myself that meant that I wanted to do that for a career. Once I'd left my job, I then took 6 months off. I didn't work for 6 months. I moved back in with my parents. Here I am now. I moved back in with my parents and took 6 months off. And I did things that made me happy. I thought about the things that I enjoyed and the things that bring me happiness, and the things that make me the happiest are my friends. I spent as much time as I could seeing my friends, spending time at their houses, going to museums, going out to eat, concerts, all sorts of stuff, just to spend time with them and recapture some of that joy and re-energize myself. In April, I turned 30 and didn't have a complete meltdown, which is wonderful. Whilst I wasn't, and still am not, where I wanted/want to be, I had taken some steps. I'd used my time off to think about what I wanted to do and start working out ways to actually do it. I spent time working at a music festival, which was a really good experience. That helped to narrow my focus a little bit. Another one of my friends got married in May, which again was an absolutely beautiful day, and it felt different from the point of view of I wasn't looking at the couple going, I could be that happy. I was looking at the couple going, I feel like I'm on the way to being that happy, which is a tremendous step for only 6 months. Time rolled onwards and we arrived at September when I went back to work. I found what's pretty close to what I think is my dream job. I now work in events as a crew member. I go to live events all around London and I build the stages, I put up sets, I hang lights and speakers and run cables. And if you've ever been to a concert and you see the guys running around on stage dressed in black, that's my job now. I also work part-time at my local theatre doing pretty much the same kind of thing. Before I started work, I went back to Canada and spent a week just walking around in the Rockies. Once I got back from that, I returned to work and felt completely re-energized and felt like I was on the way to doing something. I felt better than I had done in a long time, and all achieved within a year, more or less. No sooner had I returned to work, another one of my friends had a baby, had a beautiful baby girl. And that was incredible. I've gotten to see her and hold her, and to think that one of my friends have brought this incredible little life into the world is amazing. And that brings us to where we are now, coming up to the end of 2022, and I'm better than I've ever been, which is fantastic. And it's because I surrounded myself with the stuff that has made me happy, that makes me my best self. I think it's easy to lose track of those things. And it's easy to not focus on those things. Nothing else in the world is important. All that matters is that you have a good time and that you make your life as wonderful as it can be. And you do that by surrounding yourself with wonderful things. And in my case, that's my people. I am sorry that it's been a while since we've last checked in, though. I'm not as active anywhere online anymore. And looking back, honestly, I think that's because I didn't like being in real life a year ago. I liked being online more than I liked being in real life. And now that's changed. Now I enjoy being in real life. I still don't mind being online, but real life is better for me. And so I don't mind being in it more. I hope that you're okay. I hope that the year has been kind to you. Like I say, we haven't checked in as much as I would like. So I do hope everything's going okay for you. And I hope that the next 12 months are even better. Things are going well. Things are going great. And I hope that things are for you. If they are, I hope they get even better. If they aren't, then I hope that things improve. If you have questions or want to just catch up or chat or anything, leave some notes down in the comments below and we'll have a catch up. I've still got the Discord open as well, over at the Tac Pack if you want to come and hang out there. But otherwise, I hope 2022 has been good for you like it has for me. And let's see what 2023 has. Thank you for watching. And I hope to see you in the next one, whenever that may be. I'm not making any promises. I'm not going to set a date because I don't know if I'll keep to it. I hope you're all well, and I'll see you next time.